Hi, I'm Eleanor. Today's video lesson is about using adverbs of frequency. We use adverbs of frequency when we talk about our routine. So let's learn about this together. Let's start today with my weekly routine. I always wake up at 5 o'clock. That's very early. I sometimes eat a pizza for lunch. I am never late for work. Let's look at the sentences and focus on the underlined words. Can you find the adverbs? That's right. Always, sometimes, and never are adverbs. Let's look carefully at the sentences. What does the word always tell us about when I wake up? Always is a word that gives more information about when I wake up. When something always happens, it means it happens all the time. What does the word sometimes tell us about what I eat for lunch? Sometimes is a word that gives more information about what I eat. When something happens sometimes, it happens occasionally. What does the word never tell us about me being late for work? Never is a word that gives more information about when I get to work. When something never happens, it means that it does not happen at all. So, what is an adverb of frequency? And when do we use adverbs of frequency? An adverb of frequency is a word that gives more information about an action and how frequently this action happens. We use adverbs to talk about our routines and activities. What are some of the adverbs of frequency? Some of the adverbs of frequency are always, usually, sometimes, and never. Here you can see that always means all the time, usually means most of the time, sometimes means at certain times, and never does not happen at all. Let's move on. How can you use adverbs of frequency with the verb to be? Let's take a look at an example. I am never late for work. In the example, the adverb of frequency comes after the verb to be. Let's look at some examples. I am always at the head office on Monday. He is usually with Mum on weekends. She is sometimes at home. They are never late. How can you use adverbs of frequency with the other verbs? Let's come back to an earlier example. I always wake up at 5 o'clock. In this example, the adverb comes before the verb. For all verbs except to be, the adverb comes before the verb. Let's look at some examples. I always go to the shopping centre. You usually play football on Sundays. Joe sometimes meets his friend. Elaine never talks to Lucy. Now you can use adverbs of frequency. Today we learned about what is an adverb of frequency, using adverbs of frequency with to be, and using adverbs of frequency with other verbs. Thanks for watching. See you later.